Hi, I'm Jim from the Outdoor Gear Exchange. Today I want to talk to you about the essentials for getting to backcountry skiing. Backcountry offers a lot of rewards. You get to be out in nature, you get to find solitude, and you get to just ski lines that no one else has skied. But what's very important is to make sure you have the correct equipment, but also the knowledge, experience, and training with the equipment to make sure you're safe out there. For more resources on how to be safe in the backcountry, please check out the links below. When you're heading into the backcountry to backcountry ski, you gotta have a backcountry ski. And there is a spectrum of skis for you to choose from. You wanna make sure you're picking the one that is right for you. You can choose more of a light setup with a narrower waist to cover a lot of miles, more oriented for the skin track. Or you can choose a ski with a little wider, more metal in it, more downhill performance, but with the extra weight you're gonna feel on the way up. So make sure you pick a ski that kind of has the perfect blend of both. On top of your backcountry ski, you're going to want a backcountry binding. And there are really two types. You could have a pin or a textile binding, very lightweight and minimal, or you can have a frame style binding, which is more closely related to your alpine binding. If you want a really lightweight setup, you're going to want a textile binding. Textile bindings, very minimal, really meant for going uphill. Historically, these bindings haven't been great at going downhill, but with all the changes in technology recently, they are starting to rival the frame style binding. A frame style binding is very similar to an alpine binding, it just has a walk mode. It has a great interface with your boot to give you phenomenal downhill performance. Just with the extra weight, it does come with a little extra fatigue on the way up, but a lot of people are willing to make that trade-off because of the downhill performance. The next very important piece of equipment is your backcountry boot. You want a boot that you're very comfortable in, and that's really geared towards the type of skiing you want. You can have a very lightweight boot with a lot of ankle articulation and a lot of range of motion to make the ascent very easily, but with all the lightweight comes a sacrifice in downhill performance. If you're looking for more downhill performance, you're going to need a little stiffer boot, and all that comes with the cost of just a little extra weight. If you're new to the backcountry, this will be a new piece of equipment for you. These are skins meant to go on the base of your skis, and they're really meant to turn your skis into massive snowshoes. Skins are made from two different materials. You have a synthetic, like a nylon mixture, which is very durable and really oriented on getting you uphill and just a lot of stick and grab. Then there's also the mohair mix. Mohair skins are very efficient, offer a lot of glide, and great for when you're traversing long, low angle miles. But when you're getting onto a steeper terrain, mohair does not grab as well as nylon. They also make mohair and synthetic mixed skins that kind of blend the best of both worlds, give you great glide, but also great grip. A piece of equipment you already have is your ski pole. Now, a backcountry ski pole, a little different from your traditional ski pole because it has the ability to extend or shorten. You want to be able to extend it when you're in a flatter terrain to be able to use it more like cross-country poles, but the ability to shrink it down allows you to pack away easier and also gives you great stability when you're on a steeper terrain. The next three pieces of equipment are essential for when you head into the backcountry. And what's really important is before you head out with them, you have some sort of training or some sort of hands-on experience before you use them. Your most valuable backcountry piece is going to be your beacon. You're going to have this on you at all times, and this is meant to be used in the event where you get buried in snow or your teammate, and this is used to locate you. Before you head onto the backcountry, make sure that you personally understand how to use your beacon. Once you've used your beacon to locate your avalanche victim, you then use your probe to help pinpoint their exact location and also the depth of where they are. Probes provide a level of accuracy that a beacon cannot, saving you valuable time and energy when extracting a victim. The third piece of snow safety gear we're going to talk about is your shovel. Avalanche shovels have a number of different features. Something they all have in common is the metal blade. When avalanche snow settles, it is very hard, much like concrete, so you need a metal blade to be able to penetrate the snow, to be able to move it and rescue your victim. A plastic blade just would not suffice. It would just shatter trying to move all that snow. Now that we've covered touring and some snow safety specific items, let's talk about some other equipment. You want to have a touring specific backpack that allows easy access to all of your snow safety equipment, and also other features like a helmet carrier, and also an integrated hydration bladder to make sure you're staying hydrated while you're on the skin track. Also keep in mind that you'll be carrying additional layers and food with you, so make sure it has a space to be able to accommodate all of those needs. Inside your backpack, you want to have a down jacket to be able to keep you warm when you're out there for longer than expected or when the weather is just changing. Down has a very high warmth to weight ratio, so it will not be holding you back on the skin track, but it will always be there to keep you warm when needed. Other very important equipment to have in your backpack is a medical kit. You never know what could be out there, and just to keep your mind at ease, the other people that know you're going out there at ease, just make sure you have this in your pack. It could be simple, you could have a lot, but when you use it, you want to make sure you have everything there. You want to have a reliable multi-tool, because when you're out there, you might have to make field repairs. Things do break, so you always want to make sure you are prepared. The belay strap is like the backcountry duct tape. You can use this for anything and almost everything. So it's always nice to have a few of these in your pack because you never know when you're going to need it. Lastly, ideally you wouldn't have to use this, but an emergency blanket. You could be out there for longer than you need, you could get injured, really anything can happen. It's always nice to have this there to keep you warm until safety comes. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope this was a great stepping stone to get you into the backcountry. We just want to stress the importance of knowing the gear that you're heading out there with and being educated on them. If you have any other questions about the equipment we've talked about or how to get in the backcountry, just please contact myself or our team of gear experts at www.gearx.com. Cheers.